secured anywhere. We have no safety. This cannot be a secured and independent country.
The scenes from August 2024 are still vivid. Dhaka thrumming with defiance, students and young professionals marching shoulder to shoulder. The battered government scrambling for stability and ultimately crumbling under the weight of public fury. Yet the departure of Hasina did not bring the long-awaited peace. Instead, the interregnum between authoritarian repression and the promise of democracy has exposed deep-seated fissures and a bitter reckoning of Bangladesh's minority and the country's new rurals alike. No incidents had laid bare the crisis of mob violence like the murder of Lal Chand, a scrap trader in Dhaka. Dragged into the street, he was mercilessly lynched with concrete slabs and a salient dancing over his body. The CCTV captures the horror. The footage rapidly circulated online, set off fresh firestorm of outrage. 5 have been arrested in connection with the Lal Chand's killing, but the sense of impunity lingers. Students poured into the streets once again, denouncing not only the atrocity itself, but state's failure to prevent a pattern of such lynchings that has only grown more frequent since the change in regime. The crescendo of anger isn't limited to a single death, nor it is simply a response to an escalating communal violence. It speaks to a deeper malice, a feeling among the country's youth that the revolution that bent for it slipping through their fingers, that the old injustice are returning under the new management. When Sheikh Hasina finally boarded that helicopter to India, it wasn't just boots on the ground that forced her hand. The revolution was as much as digital as it was physical. A youth movement empowered by memes, viral protest songs, and also subversive humor. Social media became a battlefield where young Bangladeshi wielded satire, graphic art, and rap anthems to rally support and skewer the regime's legitimacy. Today, these same tools are being turned against the interim administration of Mohammad Yunus. It's rap song, not bureaucratic statements, that give voice to the pain and frustration of delusion generation. After each act of new violence or governmental misstep, new tracks drop. Shezan's Kotha Ho, which means speak up in Bangla, once the anthem of Hasina's downfall, has been followed by the biting verses critiquing the ineptitude and hypocritic rife in the current government. Memes have become the front line of accountability. In fact, after Lal Chand's lynching, a particular viral example altered Bangladesh's national emblem to lampoon the state as mob's Republic of Bangladesh government, cutting satire that spreads like wildfire. For Bangladesh's Gen Z, memes are more than jokes. They are acts of resistance, a way to speak truth to power when traditional means feel futile. Student protests remain the soul of this resistance, be it during Hasina's regime or now against Yunus. The same bodies that once braved bullets for quota reforms and democratic transition are back in the streets, this time wielding megaphones and mobile phones demanding answer from Yunus administration about the unchecked rise of communal and mob violence. These young activists learn that creativity is as powerful as confrontation. Graffiti sprawls across Dhaka's wall, protest lyrics are woven into campus gatherings, and digital campaigns pressure government officials with embarrassing virality. The tools that felled an autocrat are now being redirected, demanding that Yunus and his technocrats live up to the ideals that powered the revolution. For all the early optimism, reality has proven harsher. Bangladesh's minorities remain in peril, scapegoats during the time of instability. In fact, political transition has not erased the old structural inequalities, nor tamped the spectre of mob violence. The Yunus administration, though lifted into power by calls for dignity and reforms, struggled to pacify a nation relentless for justice. But at this very juncture, it looks like Bangladesh's greatest asset is its youth. relentless and unwilling to let the dream of a fairer country die quietly. They keep marching, rapping and mocking those in power until the promise of true independence is finally kept. The students, the artists and the digital warriors who toppled all-powerful Hasina now wage a different battle, a battle against cynicism for the soul of their new Bangladesh.